What is going on, everybody? Today is an exciting day. It's that time of month that we are going to get a new hair system installed. New hair system means fresh locks of hair, maybe even a new hairstyle. You gotta wait and see. It means a brand new hair system. So I'm gonna take you all on the journey of what that looks like and the result after. But real quick, guys, this video is sponsored by LaVivid Hair. LaVivid Hair makes a great product with great customer service that gets back to you in 24 hours at max, with 2 different phone lines and a email address. They have great customer service, and if that wasn't enough, you can get 15% off any hair system, anything that you buy from their inventory with my code Jake15. Go check out what they got and then jump back into this video. Let's go. Boom. All right, guys, so this right here is a new LaVivid hair system. As you can see in a box, this is what it comes like if you've never seen it before. Once we open it inside, what we have is the hair system. Generally, the hair system, I actually put it inside of a Ziploc bag because I got this hair system months and months and months ago. It's preserved absolutely fine. So when you get these in the mail, they're gonna look something like this, except they're gonna have a slight knitting around them just to make sure that all the hairs stay in place and they're not getting all discombobulated on the way to your house or wherever you're receiving them. So this is what the unit looks like before we do absolutely anything to it. As you see, we have the polyurethane base, and then we have a French lace in the middle. This is the Cruise model. This is what I'm currently wearing. This is what I'm going to be putting back on. 130% density, so it's a little bit more dense. It's a little bit more thicker. But one of the advantages is you can get a lot more duration out of a thicker unit. It's a little bit too thick for me, but remember, guys, the production lines are changing for the factories that produce these hair systems, and things are gonna get better. They're gonna get better soon, but for now, we gotta do with what we got. So we're gonna make this unit look amazing. Let's go. All right, and now we are gonna get all of the tape off of this bad boy real quick. So let's do it. All right, we have almost all the tape off of this right now. And then after this, I am going to wash all of the tape and glue out of my own hair. And then we are gonna begin working on the new unit. All right, we have washed and shampooed, and now we are deep conditioning this hair system that I am taking off. And we're gonna save this because I'm actually going to experiment and dye this later. But for now, we are on to actually making sure that all of the tape and glue and everything is out of my hair and scalp, and then we're gonna get it prepped for today's haircut. All right, guys, right here, I am actually taking my brand new hair system and I am washing it off with dish soap, actually. And the reason for that is because when you first get a hair system from the factory as a stock unit, it often comes with a silicone spray on it, which will prevent any hair system from sticking to glue or tape. It just will not work whatsoever. You got to wash this off extremely thoroughly, and you're about to see a little bit later in this video why. I didn't even wash it thoroughly enough here. So what actually happened is when I went to go get my haircut, the woman who was supposed to cut my hair, who cut it last time, and that was her first time cutting a hair system, did a pretty good job. She wasn't there. She actually quit. So this other guy who works at the shop said, hey, I'll give it a try. I'll go for it. And I said, why not, right? Let's give this guy the opportunity, see if he is about it or not. And so he cut it. And when I got it back, this is kind of what it looked like right here. It was really long on the top, which I did say that I wanted my hairstyle a little bit longer, and I was trying to grow it out into kind of more of a flowy look. And I think that he didn't quite nail it. You know, I gave him some pictures, and looking at the difference between the pictures and between what I got, I think that there was an obvious difference, but he was really nervous. And there was this one key fact that kept happening. As I was getting my hair cut, the hair system, the tape was not sticking to the actual hair system. It kept coming loose. So just a second ago, you actually saw me washing the new hair system, trying to get that silicone off. I didn't get it off completely, and because of that, the hair system would not stick. He was like trying to pull up my hair to cut it, and it just kept on making the whole hair system come off my head. Could have been embarrassing. I wasn't that really worried about it. So anyways, I went back, he cut it up, and he removed some of the length, some of the weight. But as you saw, this is from the video from earlier this week, I just felt like it really wasn't a good haircut. A lot of weight, kind of had that like TikTok, huge bushy look in front, and my hair just isn't that thick. So it just felt very unnatural to me, and I felt kind of insecure about it, I'm not gonna lie. So I decided to go back a third time, all right? So this is now what my hair looks like after we've worked on it. Boom. So I actually really like this. I like this better than the last time I got my hair cut, like 2 or 3 months ago, and I got that last system. And the reason is because we kept on working on getting the volume, the weight down in through this area, but also we really kind of worked on the front. Let's break it down a little bit. So we removed a ton of weight in through here, which was all kind of falling over into this side of my head, which you saw in the previous video, kind of had like that really big, massive bush right here. So that's gone now. Now, the other thing that we worked on, which is something I've been dealing with almost all of my hair systems, and I get around it and I deal with it, is that over here, so when I wear kind of the fringe style, right, I generally have this really kind of big like ploof of hair right here. It's just like whomp, because it's the same length as the rest of the front of my bangs, but it kind of just like sticks out like a little bit unnaturally. Not anything major, but just something that I notice. And what I always wind up doing with it is kind of like pushing it back like this generally, or when I'm just wearing a front fringe, it just feels like there's a lot of weight right here. So I actually had him do remove this weight and the extra length in this region, so that way it kind of like falls more in line and kind of sweeps down this way. So I actually really like how this one turned out. I think it's probably the best out of everything that I've done with this 130% density hair system, which is really too thick for me personally. Got some custom units that are coming in the mail, which I'm super excited about, and I can't wait to show you, because it's not just less dense, it's also got some other cool things that I have never had before. So I think it's a pretty good job. You know, there is a limitation to just how much they can control the blending when the density it's pretty far off from what my natural hair density is. I'm probably down in the 90 to 100% range, and this is 20 to 30% more hair. So it's noticeable, and you know, he definitely worked on that, but it has its limitations, and especially with someone who has no accreditation in this. And that's no affront to him or to be rude about it, but he even admitted, he's like, I've never done this before, I don't have all the techniques, and there's only so much I can kind of coach him through. So I really like this style. Some takeaways from this video: if you're gonna try to do it as cheap as possible, like if you're gonna go to a barber or something like that where you're gonna spend less money, you're gonna have to be okay with coaching them along, right? You might get a great grand slam first time, maybe not though. You might have to go back there a couple times, pay a little extra money, but consider that as an investment into that specific hairstylist. Like, you're kind of helping them break into a new industry, which is super cool, but you're also like training them to be your go-to person. So that, don't worry about that if they don't get it 100% right the first time. Just keep going back to them, keep believing in them, as long as they have the attitude of I want to learn and I'm okay with adapting with you through this. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments what you think of the new hairstyle. Keep in mind, I get comments all the time saying, hey, the hair system's too thick. I know, guys, I know we are all in the middle of trying to get just what's available for hair systems. So try not to have those comments down below. Anyways, remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell below. It helps spread this message to so many people. And if these videos have done anything for you, anything at all, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell below. It means the world to me. Lastly, thank you to LaVivid for sponsoring this video for the free hair system, and I hope to talk to you guys soon.